Okay, we are back, episode 5. Now we are talking about post-launch titles. And I know at the end of the last episode you were asking why they couldn't come out launch. I think it's kind of good that they're not. Because the Wii U came out with a couple good games right at the beginning. And then it took forever to get any good games on it. And I like the fact that every month or 2 months or whatever, there's another good game coming out. And I would love to have Mario Kart on day one.
Yeah.
I would love to have Mario Kart on day one, but it's coming out in April. So we get a chance to play Zelda, and we get a chance to play Bomberman, and we'll play through those games, and then after a month, there'll be another one. It's easier for costs. It's easier to pay for these things if they're not all coming at once, because you've got time to kind of pay for them. And when games come all out at once, you have a tendency not to play them as thoroughly, because you play through them, you find your best game, and you play that one. So you kind of ignore the other games. So it's kind of nice that these are spaced out.
You know what game we're not going to get to play, though? Binding of Isaac. And I'm okay with that.
All right, so post-launch, there's actually a lot of different games that are coming out post-launch. We put together a list. It's a longer list than the launch title, obviously, but it doesn't necessarily include every single post-launch game. Some of them haven't been announced. Some of them have. They're based mostly on trailers that we've seen recently, so we have something to talk based off of that.
And there are Mario Kart, Mario Odyssey, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Sonic Mania, Puyo Puyo Tetris, Splatoon 2, ARMS, Snipper Clips, Fire Emblem Echoes, Project Octopath Traveler, and Pokemon.
No Pokemon on Switch.
Oh, you know what else is that? Forgot?
What?
Street Fighter.
Oh yeah.
No.
Is it,
Yeah, we gotta add Street Fighter in there.
Isn't it the second one?
It's a post-launch, isn't it? It's in this video either way, because it's too late for the last video.
Well, I'm throwing it in between Chronicles and Sonic.
Alright, let's throw it in there.
How many...
Also, I don't know anything about Pokemon, so that may be hard for me.
I don't think anyone knows anything about Pokemon, but
we can just...
That broke the rule, okay? We've seen a trailer for everything but Pokemon. But how can we not mention there's a Pokemon game coming out on it? So anyways, let's start at the beginning. Let's do Mario Kart.
We get to drive around in the game we just played 2 days ago. And you get to play Splatoon characters too. It's the same thing with Splatoon in it. And a couple of maps.
It's got Splatoon.
And the 2 items.
There's more than Splatoon though.
There's the double items. There's also
the battle mode.
New tracks. There's the battle.
There's not new tracks.
Bowser Jr. King.
There's no new. I thought there's a battle mode track for Splatoon.
Right. There's battle mode. So Mario Kart 8 doesn't have a real battle mode.
It doesn't have
It's got this silly thing that they put in there that no one liked. So they're going back to the old. The one with
the balloons.
Yeah. Like
the old. They have the one with the balloons. You just fought on the tracks and it was garbage because Nintendo just threw it together and said, "Here's your game."
You fought on the regular racetracks.
Could you go backwards?
Yeah. Well, kind of, because there's the hover things and the jumps and things, and you can't often go backwards over those. But anyways, so there's the battle mode, which everybody's thankful about. There's the double ones with the double items.
6 bananas. Yeah, 3 green.
There's
shells.
the Splatoon characters. I thought there was somebody else.
King Boo,
Bowser Jr.
and Bowser Jr.
Bowser Jr.
I thought Bowser Jr. was right here. No?
No.
Okay.
They had all the Koopalings though. There's damn him.
So the thing that I'm gonna like the portability of it. That's kind of nice. I'm not a big fan of playing kart by myself, so I think we're gonna play in front of the TV most of the time, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, problem with this game is all that stuff should have been in the original. Like, you shouldn't have given us this garbage track battling in the original. Bowser Jr. is a character who should have been in the original. King Boo was questionable. And Splatoon is new, but the other stuff should have been the original game.
But one of the nice things is, like, it kind of... one of the... Like, let me start with the negative. It costs full price. So, it's a game we already own, and now we got to pay full price to get it on the new system.
We're still getting it though, right?
I pre-ordered.
I think the reasoning behind that is it comes with all the DLC for free, and it comes with more stuff. So, although
we already own the DLC though.
Yeah, but what if someone, even if someone had the game before, what if they didn't have the DLC?
Right, and the Wii U doesn't have a huge adoption rate, so there's a lot of this is the Mario Kart is actually the highest adoption rate within Wii U.
What's adoption rate?
So there are more out of all the Wii U's that are sold. That the number one game like that everybody has is Mario 8. More people have Mario Kart 8 than any other game.
In all Wii U?
Yeah, for Wii U, it's the most sold game.
Is it by far?
I don't know if it's by far, but
because they have Mario U, they have Luigi U, they have Splatoon, they have a bunch of Zeldas.
But you're spending, the money all over again to get the same exact game.
Yeah,
the nice thing is that, we're not going to have to break the Wii U out to play this game because we're going to have it on the Switch. So there isn't backwards compatibility, but there's going to be virtual console stuff built in there, and heard rumors about more than just Mario Kart 8 getting a Switch version from the Wii U. It sounds like they're going to make a number of Wii U games upgraded for the Switch.
Like Splatoon, because it looks exactly like the same thing, but they're giving it a jetpack. Which I'm perfectly fine with a jetpack. I love jetpacks. But other than that, it looks like pretty much the same thing. But that's all I've seen. There could be more to it.
Alright, so our next game, sticking with Mario, is Odyssey. This one is, holiday time? So it's probably November or something like that.
I think it was November or December.
So it's a Mario game. It looks very similar to like Mario 64 or Sunshine or one of those games where it's open world basically.
Next is Mario Skyrim Edition.
So Mario wanted to give plates to Batman too.
So we don't know a lot about it, but the trailer does show some interesting worlds, and it does seem open world, so that's kind of exciting. And if they go back to the Mario 64 formula, that really worked well. So
that city looks cool.
Yeah.
Doesn't Mario look like completely different than the people in the city?
Yeah, he's out of place. But they do that a lot. I mean, there's like Sonic games where everything looks normal and Sonic's standing there. I mean, games do that a lot. But
they just can't make their character look realistic. Which if they made Mario look realistic, I don't think people would like it as much. They could have made him a bit more Smash Bros-ish, maybe. Like they
if they made Mario realistic, he'd look like Bob Hoskins.
That was good. That was good casting. The rest of the movie was questionable, but Bob Hoskins made a very good Mario.
In what? The Mario movie?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just wish it was not made like that.
Why don't they have Bob Hoskins go to Nintendo and, they take pictures of him and make you play as Bob Hoskins Mario? That would be good. You want to make him realistic? There you go, Bob Hoskins.
So I think, again, we don't know an awful lot about the Mario... the Mario Odyssey game, and it's coming out towards the end of the year. So as we get a little closer to that, we'll find out more. But the next one is Xenoblade Chronicles.
No.
You don't even know a lot about it.
I think Jaden, you've seen the most on it. I think you watched the trailers and stuff today. I didn't see any of the trailers. So what were your thoughts?
Okay, well, first of all, them shoe sock pants things, boy, you gotta fix them up. I will show you his pants later. You got these things that are right here. They're showing legs today, and they got big armor going right up to here, and it's really weird armor, really weird. And I gotta say,
Does the game look fun to play? I mean, does it?
We're not talking about body
I didn't play
armor.
the first one, so I mean, it looks fun, but I don't think I would ever play it even if you got it. Like,
Even
I
if
think
Xenoblade-
there's just a lot of other games I just not ever want to play. Like, I probably play like one level and that's it. It just, I feel like it's just there. Like it looks nice, but like they have like Fire Emblem, Mario Kart, Bomberman, Sonic. I just don't think.
Binding of
That's-
Isaac.
We're not fighting Isaac.
Just in case.
All right. Okay. So we can't talk much about that game then.
Stop talking about Bomberman.
So the next one, Street Fighter 2, the final something. Or
It's
other.
not really the second game. It's
Why
like
do they-
Zoo Tycoon 2 for 10 years.
Wait, is it
Continuing
a
on
new
this-
game or is it a remake?
It's kind of both. I mean, every Street Fighter is kind of a remake of the last one. So.
So it's a new Street Fighter.
That's true.
Yeah, it's a new Street Fighter game.
Why is it called Street Fighter 2? There has to be been a second Street Fighter.
It's been Street Fighter 2 since like the Super Nintendo. They just keep tacking words at the end of it.
Because they think they can do that. And we won't.
Wait, so it's
get
just
up
Street
to-
Fighter, Street Fighter
We
2,
don't
Street
do
Fighter
it
2,
like
Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 2.
Well, one of the cool things that it has in it is that it's got, apparently in the settings, it has something similar to like what they've got in Mario Maker where you can choose the graphics. So they have all new modern type graphics, but they also have like the classic graphics too. So not pixelated and anything like that, but looking more the way it used to look. And you can play either one depending on how you set the settings. So that's kind
And you set the settings really old time. You get black and white.
No, I don't think that's true. I don't know. I've played Street Fighter 2, a number of them. Never really got too big into it. I think it's gonna maybe depend on how much it costs. It'll depend if I get it or not.
Yeah,
So
probably it's just another Street Fighter. Go play the arcade one for 25 cents. If you really care.
So Sonic Mania.
Sonic Mania. They're going back to the old Sonics. We're not seeing Sonic Boom.
Yay!
yeah.
We're not seeing
Right.
the other Sonic games they made that were so forgettable because of how there they were.
Sonic has had really bad games recently. The original ones were really liked, and then they got really bad.
Sonic Underground.
Sonic
That's what started it.
Underground.
I bet you that's what started it.
Sonic
No.
Underground.
So I haven't figured out what Sonic Mania is. Is
It's-
it a recollection of the old games?
I think
or
it's
is it
all-
a new game designed like the old games?
I think it's both. I think it's a remake of all the old levels and new ones. If I'm wrong, I'm so sorry for breaking your hearts, saying like, I can't wait, and then saying like, I can't believe I wasted my
If
time
it's
doing that. But I think it's both, or it's either it's new levels or it's both old and new. Because I think they said new courses and the revisiting the old ones. So
I think we'd get that.
I hate to be like a
I think
remake
we're
of
gonna
Mania.
get that. Either way. So I mean, if it's remaking the original levels, that would be really cool. And if it's making brand new levels that are like the
Well,
old
there's definitely
ones, then that would be
there's
cool.
definitely new levels.
Yeah,
I
that'd
know
be cool.
that.
I'm looking forward to that. All right. So the next one is
Puyo Puyo Tetris.
that
Yeah.
something Tetris.
Puyo Puyo.
Why did they have to name it that?
Because
They're
of Puyo
two different
Puyo.
games. So one of them Puyo or whatever it is.
Puyo Puyo.
Is one game, and then there's Tetris, which is a completely different game. And apparently, this game has both of them. And even in the multiplayer, like you play Tetris versus Tetris, or Puyo versus Puyo, or you can do Poro versus
Puyo.
Tetris.
Not
So
Puyo.
one player's playing this, and one player's playing this, and you're playing against each other, or something. I don't know. What I do know is that the GameCube, the Game Boy, came with Tetris when it first came out, and like everybody was playing Tetris. And I've got
Is that when it
fond
came-
memories of playing.
Is that when it first came out?
I don't know if it was arcade before that, but I'm pretty sure that was the first console or home version of Tetris. But I think it's kind of cool. I played the NES version of Tetris just recently, and it's a fun game. And I don't think we've got a lot of puzzle type games on the system. So
So basically what they did is they combined a matching game with anime people with a matching game with ours. Yeah, with just ordinary flatland squares. And
I'm pretty sure I pre-ordered this.
somehow they got that.
It's another one of those cheap games too, though. It's less than the other ones, but I'm pretty sure I pre-ordered
How
it.
much is it? 10?
No, there's no $10 game. This isn't.
Okay. 20?
Games didn't cost $10 in the 80s.
Really?
No. Why would games cost $10?
20? In the 80s? 30?
They weren't. I don't remember what they were, but they weren't $10.
They were $2. on to Splatoon 2. Like,
One word.
like I said, same thing with jetpacks, and jetpacks are really cool. I like jetpacks. I like to fly around, like Boba Fett, just fly up into the sky like a bird. I wish I was a bird.
jetpacks.
Yeah, we're definitely getting Splatoon 2.
Definitely.
Definitely.
If you didn't
Excited
get
about
that
Splatoon
and you
2.
got 1-2 Switch, I would scream. I mean, 1-2 Switch is
I
good.
don't think there's a
You
lot
go
to
so
say
far.
about Splatoon 2 because it looks just like the first one. So if you like the first one, you're probably gonna like the second one. If you didn't like the first one, don't bother with the second one.
And if you didn't know what Splatoon was, go look it up on Wikipedia. On to ARMS.
Arms.
Oh, I hate you, arms.
Punch Out, but if you gave people stringy arms, like
Spaghetti
like
arms.
spaghetti noodles, and you go. Look at
It's
that
I think they
muscles.
probably got this from the expression of like spaghetti arms.
Well, one of the things that's kind of neat about it is you hold the Joy Cons, and it's similar to like the boxing games with the Wii, where you do the punches. However, because you've got these guys with these giant springs in their arms, they're on opposite sides of the ring, and it takes a few seconds for your glove to get to the other side. So it's not like a regular boxing game where you punch and you're real quick. In this, you punch and it takes a couple seconds to get over there because of the distance, and then depending on how you move your hands, the springs kind of glide back and forth. So it adds like another layer where you're just not punching, you're kind of swirling around and trying to anticipate is the other player going to walk in a direction, and you can kind of guide it.
It's like that missile from Ratchet, the first one.
Yeah, where you can guide it as it's moving. But I don't know. We definitely did not pre-order ARMS. I'm not sure if we're gonna get it or not, but
You were just saying how you want one of the characters. I call this character, but we're not getting it. But
I don't know. I haven't fully. If we get it, then I'm gonna care, but we don't know. But anyways, moving on
I'm getting deep.
to the best game on the system, Snipper Clips.
No.
Yay!
No.
All right, so it definitely is a puzzle game. This is a game where you're playing as different characters, and if your character overlaps with the other character, and you hit a button, you cut out the overlap from the other character. So you can make different shapes by overlapping and cutting out sections of each other.
So there's scissors cutting paper, but what happens if you get a rock?
I'm not sure. But
Will
they're
the rock
different
break
they're
the
different
scissors?
puzzles, and you're trying to accomplish different things within that by changing the shape of each other in order to solve that puzzle.
What I think it is a good puzzle. It's a good puzzle game. I liked how they put the pencil in. I'm not sure how they finished it. I was like, what are they doing? What? At the end?
It's definitely a cooperative game.
Definitely cooperative.
Yeah.
Because together is like, wasn't like together part of the name? Wasn't like something
trailer.
something together?
Well, the trailer had together in it, but yeah. So I think we'll probably end up getting that. So the next one, Fire
Emblem Echoes.
Yeah.
Fire Emblem game. It's
So there's these guys, They
not
grab
really
their
different.
swords and they're like, I'm ready for fighting, and then they
It's like Splatoon.
Classic
though.
Fire
Fire
Emblem
Emblem is probably going to be the same thing. Different
Yeah.
story and stuff.
Yeah.
Which isn't bad.
Yeah, I like Fire Emblem.
Art seems the same.
From my understanding, Echoes is the one that's coming out this year.
Yeah.
There are two Fire Emblem games coming out. One is in 17, one of is in 18. The one that's coming out next year is more of a traditional Fire Emblem game. The one that's coming out this year is not.
Oh.
So it's kind of like the side spin-off type thing where it's using some of the world or the characters or whatever, but it's not using the same exact mechanics. So it should be interesting, and we'll have to watch it as we get closer. We've got Project Octopath Traveler. I'm not sure if that's the real name.
Yeah, it is.
This is like the real name of the game?
Yeah.
Or is that like a temporary name that they named it until they come out with the real name? Usually things that start with Project are not real names.
We could probably
There are a few.
Yeah.
We could
There are some,
probably look it up.
but companies normally name Project something and it's in the works. It's not their file name, but this is a role-playing game, RPG, made by Square. So just like I Am Setsuna,
You
Not
gotta
making the
get.
we're probably gonna get it. However, one of the things that I wasn't too thrilled about the whole trailer showed them walking through snow. Right? Did you notice that? Like the whole trailer was them walking.
in snow.
Yeah, and it's like,
Probably, as you said, you're not close to done with that.
yeah, I mean that might be true. I'm looking at it and it just, they weren't running. I'm sure like you can hit a button and run faster or whatever, but they were just kind of like walking at like slow speed. And
Well, that's what the
this trailer does not look entertaining at all. Like nothing about it other than the fact that it starts by saying Square Enix. That's the only thing that's making me want this game. The trailer itself was making me not want the game. It wasn't looking good, but I'm thinking it's going to be.
I think it's
done.
just to show that the game will be coming out, and they're gonna probably throw us another.
Yeah.
one.
What do you know about this so far? I can walk through snow and do like a cross attack against penguins. That's the other thing they've revealed.
I don't know about anything with pixels in it. Because, I mean, there's pixel art in Minecraft, which is incredibly boring to make. There's Pixel Pirates, which stinks. Like, I don't know about things with pixels. I just don't like it. But
Alright, and then
Finally,
what was the last one?
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
I don't know anything about it. You don't know anything about it. He doesn't know anything about it. So pretty much all we can say is how it's gonna do on a Switch compared to the previous thing always being on one that you take around with you to something that you sometimes take around.
All I know is that Pokemon Coliseum was not the best game.
it's because it wasn't anything like the originals.
It just...
It wasn't
I
terrible,
really hope
but
that Game Freak is making a real Pokemon game. They can change it up, but not some really weird type thing that is not going to be enjoyable.
Well, the problem with Coliseum is the whole point of it is you go around catching other people's Pokemon, and once you're done, you're done.
Yeah, and like there was only so many Pokemon you could get. It really goes against the whole feeling of Pokemon, and I really hope that with the Switch we're going to get a real console version of Pokemon. You know, and I like the spin-offs. I like the mystery dungeons and I like things like that, but I want to see a console version. But I think this is a big enough topic. I think we should do a separate video, not part of our Switch series, but just in general say, what do we wish the Pokemon Switch game would be like?
Megas. I think I saw a picture of the 3 Kanto stars with the 3 Megas behind them, but I could be wrong.
Could be cool.
I hope Megas are in it. That'd be nice. I hope.
Alright, well that is at least the games that we were planning on talking about today, so see you next time.